together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Browns and the Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
The folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson. First play from scrimmage, Watson going to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 18 carries, 96 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much in legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Watson now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now a pause. There's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still could prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Returnable for Grant. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. And the Lions have opened it up, leading now by a couple of touchdowns. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Browns drive about to get started. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, his 14th touchdown now of the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. Will step aside. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like we have to give up the football again after this one.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just have good ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now Watson. It's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper, touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember, earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. On second down, Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Yeah. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 5 now. Watson over the middle. Cooper with it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They're going to look to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It's caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Watson and the Browns now with a first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw is Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but not.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
99 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Over the middle, complete. That's Cooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And again, it's Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Handoff comes to Chubb.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A give. This is Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. For Nick Chubb. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb,
his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So the Ravens now down on the scoreboard. Just under 2 minutes to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. He'll get it inside the 20. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's going to have the hook up to QT. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a third down and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Tucker with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. They run it again with Chubb. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Watson. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know